Hello everybody, I decided to make another video. Today I am also going to do the top 17 movies I saw in theaters, not in the giant screen, of the Woodland, California State Theater. Now in this video I am going through the timeline when I saw these films in theaters at the Woodland, California State Theater, but not in the giant screen. I might also tell you all these exact dates I saw these films in theaters at the WCST, not in the giant screen, but in regular theaters. I may review some of these films and who I saw these films in theaters with and something like those. In a few months, when new films come out in theaters soon enough, I will see more new movies in theaters and regular movie theaters of Woodland, California State Theater. We will see. So anyways, let's begin the 17 films I saw in theaters at the Woodland, California State Theater, but not in the giant screen. Number 1 is Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, this is the very first movie I saw in theaters at the Woodland, California State Theater, but not in the giant screen. On July 18th, 2017, I saw this movie in theaters with my siblings. I was glad that Tom Holland got his own Spider-Man movie, and I am also glad that this film has Far From Home and No Way Home as its sequels. Number 2 is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. On February 13th, 2018, I saw this movie in theaters with my siblings. I think it is interesting that Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart got to be in this movie a year after they did Central Intelligence. This movie, however, and The Next Level were both different than the Robin Williams Jumanji movie, but Williams' movie has a board game. This one and Next Level have the video game of Jumanji. Number 3 is Black Panther. On April 1, 2018, April Fool's Day, my family and I did egg hunting before planning on what movie we want to see. We all voted for Black Panther because it was one of my most anticipated movies of 2018. I saw this movie in theaters with my siblings while my parents did other things. I love remembering that day because it was on April Fool's Day. Number 4 is Sherlock Gnomes. This one wasn't as good as the first film. I thought it was going to be cute like the first one, but it wasn't. I thought it was weird in my opinion. I saw this movie in theaters with my brother on April 3, 2018, 2 days after I saw Black Panther in theaters. The villain in this one was really weak and I didn't like him. I prefer the first one over Sherlock Gnomes. Number 5 is Ready Player One. This is one of the best films I have ever seen of 2018. On April 14, 2018, my brother wanted to see this movie in theaters. I was the only one who volunteered to go with him to see it, so I went with my brother to see this movie in theaters. My favorite characters in this movie has got to be Parzival, Wade Watts, and Artemis Samantha Cook. Yeah, I was gonna plan on seeing Rampage, but my brother chose this one. This movie is still great, though. Number 6 is Ocean's 8. I saw this movie in theaters with my mom's friends from her work on June 26, 2018 because they all planned to see this movie in theaters. So I went with them. On that day, I wanted to plan on seeing Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom in theaters, but it was okay. I was okay with seeing this movie in theaters. I like both this and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, I went with the people that work with my mom at Yolo County Assessor's Office to see this movie. Number 7 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. I am glad that I saw this one in theaters because I didn't see the first one in theaters, but I like both movies. On July 31st, 2018, I saw this movie in theaters with my mom and my sister because we decided which movie we wanted to see in theaters, so we picked this one. What was really interesting that this movie came out in theaters 2 days after my 19th birthday. On number 18 is A Star is Born. I like the soundtrack of this film, but the movie was intense in my opinion. The ending of this film was dramatic to me. I mean, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper both did a great job singing in this movie. I saw this movie in theaters with my parents and my sister on October 9, 2018 because my dad wanted to see it. I planned to see Smallfoot or House with a Clock on its Walls, but instead I saw this one. Number 9 is Venom. I wanted to see this movie in the giant screen, but my mom didn't want to see it the first time. So we had to wait a few weeks to decide if we all wanted to see this movie or not. On October 30th, 2018, I went to see this movie in theaters with my dad and my siblings. My mom didn't want to see it the first time because she thought it looked creepy to her. But when Venom started being on TV, my mom gave it a chance and she thought it was an interesting movie. Number 10 is Ralph Breaks the Internet, aka Wreck-It Ralph 2. I didn't expect Disney to make another Wreck-It Ralph movie, but when they made this movie, I started to look forward to it in 2018. I wanted to see it in the giant screen with my friends, but it didn't work out. But on December 18, 2018, I saw this movie in theaters with my parents and my siblings, and I thought it was different than the first one. I like both this and its original film. Number 11 is Toy Story 4. This one was one of my anticipated movies of 2019, and I am glad that I saw this movie in theaters because I didn't want to be an idiot not seeing it in theaters. On July 2nd, 2019, I planned to see this one and The Secret Life of Pets 2 in theaters. I saw this movie in theaters with my brother because my mom told him I wanted to see this one in theaters. This is one of the best films of Disney Pixar. Number 12 is The Secret Life of Pets 2. I saw this movie in theaters on July 2nd, 2019. Yes, the same day I saw Toy Story 4 in theaters with my brother. But this time I saw this movie in theaters with my sister because my brother needed a break or something. But I was glad I also saw this one in theaters because I saw the first one in theaters in Cinema 5 2016 with my siblings. This one was way different than the first one. Number 13 is Hobbs and Shaw. I know this one came out on August 2nd, 2019, but I did other family things with my family. When my family and I decided what movie we would like to see in theaters, this movie was the only option. So on September 17, 2019, I saw this movie in theaters with my siblings and my parents after I was visiting my friend's house. This movie was funny and awesome at the same time. I wonder if there is going to be a sequel of this soon. Number 14 is Dolittle. For the first time when I saw the trailers of this film, I thought it was interesting. I heard a lot of bad reviews about this one before I saw it in theaters. On January 28, 2020, I saw this movie in theaters with my family. I didn't really enjoy it because I couldn't stand the jokes. This movie was the only film I saw in theaters in 2020. Besides, Robert Downey Jr. was better as Iron Man to me than Dolittle in my opinion. Number 15 is Venom: Let There Be Carnage. I am glad I got to see this movie in theaters because I saw the first one in theaters. On October 19, 2021, my siblings and I saw this movie in theaters because we were deciding which movie we wanted to see in theaters. Shang-Chi or Venom were the two options. We chose this one because my sister didn't want to see Shang-Chi. So we went and saw this one. This movie was awesome in my opinion. Woody Harrelson was insane as a villain. Number 16 is My Hero Academia, the movie. During the beginning of November, my family and I were deciding which films we planned to have my siblings and I see. They wanted to see Addams Family 2. We planned to see Addams Family 2 in My Hero Academia. I chose My Hero Academia because I didn't want to see Addams Family 2. On November 2nd, my siblings saw The Addams Family 2. On November 3, 2021, I saw this movie, My Hero Academia, with my sister in theaters because I thought it was a better choice to me than Addams Family 2. And the number 17 is Clifford the Big Red Dog. I did not enjoy this movie as much as anybody else does. If you like this movie, that's fine. I didn't plan on seeing this movie in theaters. I wanted to be like other people avoiding movies like this one. But my mom made my siblings and me see this one in theaters. Yeah, I wanted to see Eternals in theaters, but instead we saw this one. My mom thought it was normal to watch movies like this one because this one, the Dora the Explorer movie, and other movies used to be kids' TV shows, and they make them into films. But but I didn't think it's normal. I'm sorry, I keep screwing up on when I say these things. I prefer not to see this movie again. And that was it for the top 17 films I saw in theaters in the Woodland, California State Theater, but not in the giant screen. I'm sorry if I keep messing up on things. Post a comment, subscribe, ring a bell for notification. I will make more videos soon. Bye.